What is going on, party people? Welcome back again. We are back again in Rimworld for our 6th installment, I believe. Today we are hopefully going to be taking on the War Queen, good and proper, for the realest time this time. And, we've tried in previous streams to pull this off, and it hasn't gone super well. So hopefully this time around we'll get a little bit of a different result. But we'll start up the timer here, let her start rocking and rolling. We've got another fire spreading around. Isn't that just wonderful? This area just loves to burn, apparently. We're gonna let things speed up a little bit here. And then we are in desperate need of components and steel, it looks like. We don't have any steel, and we don't have any components. There was a pocket of it somewhere around here, though. When daytime comes, it'll be easier to see everything lined up. There it is. Now that we've got the machining table, we should be able to fabricate a component. It just costs steel to make, yeah. Alright. Yeah. Now it's time to just collect huge swaths of steel. I don't care if we failed the quest. Huge bulk orders of steel that we can order into the base, convert into components, as well as keep some around as basic steel. Then use that to make our next rounds of everything, because obviously we need more plasteel for mechanitors too. Especially the higher level ones, but hey, process. Yeah, these pigs having that skill is really useful. Your forage level 2, your forage level 2, your forage level 3, your forage level 0. Your forage level 3. Female, male, female. You're gonna be turned into dinner, bud. I regret to inform you, you will become dinner. Alright, so we've got 3 slots left. And what type of unit should we order up is the next question then. Got 4 slots. That's a lot of slots. 2 more pikemen was the goal. That makes sense. We're gonna need 80 plasteel then to pull that off, though. And that on its own is gonna be kind of a chore. Hey, they trained him in forage. Nice. I think worm will be the sacrifice. There we go, though. Loads of steel. Loads and loads of steel. As soon as this finishes, we're just going to unassign him. Good night. Go charge back up, please. You're most useful to us when you're free and don't cost pollution packs to create, because look at this. Oh no, our stockpile. Oh no. We made a mistake somewhere. Somewhere this got destroyed. We didn't notice. Ooh, that could have been really bad. Let's look at the pollution overlay. Yeah, see. The start of some. Yeah, there's pollution there, there's pollution there, there's pollution there, there's pollution. Some of these areas we'll have to clean up, but First, we need to avoid more of that happening. That's a major problem. We just got our builders preoccupied building out pathing that's not important. Worm, you have... Okay, who's got construction skill 8? Nobody has crafting skill 8. Specifically crafting skill 8? Let's look. What type of skill is this? Crafting, yeah. Okay, so we do need somebody with a higher crafting ability. Or we need a crafting droid. Damn it. Alright. Fine. We'll deal with it nonetheless. Not happily, but we'll deal with it. I think we have to expand our storage room again. Off it goes. We need components terribly badly, though. We are in dire straits without them, and as machinery breaks down, it will only get worse. There we go, and we'll just copy over a bunch of these storages here. Build out the room in a little bit different of an arrangement. That's because this is the end one, not going to be another one. Don't want to build a bridge, of course. But first things first, we just stockpile loads of steel inside of here. Bulk goods trader, good, okay. And they're an actual person, which means trading with them will not only be easier, but more flexible. Because they can take anything from the base instead of just what we have available at the beacon. Come here, you. You've got to have components. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. Good. Okay, I will take 20 of them. You have plasteel? Oh, you a cowboy hat. And the extra stuff we have lying around. Sell you the go juice we have. Sell you, I don't know, let's call it 60 of the smoke leaves. 10 of the teas. Make our money back at least. No plasteel, huh? Well, at least we're not suffering anymore. I still wish we could progress forward, but yeah, they don't trade plasteel at all. Okay, well, there you go. Loads of components. No money lost to us. Now we need to prioritize one of our builders to work on that. Who's got build ability, huh? Jake and Worm. Alright. Jake from State Farm. Prioritize working and fixing that solar panel up, okay? Oh, great. Oh, great. Look at that attack force. That's huge. On the bright side, we've got allies here, because that would be really bad otherwise. What the hell just happened? Did our air conditioner just explode? What the hell? Interesting. What was in this corner? Hold on. We're going to just check something real quick, because I'm very confused about what just detonated inside the base. That's not normal. It was the batteries. Okay. I don't know why the batteries detonated, but they detonated. At least we know what they were now. I could not remember for the life of me what we put down in that corner. Alright, more batteries. Fine. They're shooting at us already? Yeah, they are. Oh, they've got a mortar. They brought a freaking mortar out here. They brought multiple. Why would they bring multiple mortars out here? They brought like a whole fortification setup, huh? They're mortaring us. That's what's causing the explosions. They've destroyed our farm. Okay. Okay. Fine. We won't wait for you then. We will move to intercept you before you can do more damage to the base. Because that is some rude nonsense. Get our snipers out there. Take him down. Get a good wide spread so that they can't AoE us. Yeah, of course they're attacking us now. I would attack us too. They mortared us. Extremely rude behavior. Take him down. We're gonna have Norbert back up because he can't be hurt. Or we don't want him to be hurt, rather. Oh, they're taking things down. Alright. I'm happy I dropped a save when I did, because I think we might just load it back real quick and try this again without them bombarding us, without us knowing what's going on. Jake, you're coming with us. Jake's got a worthwhile weapon, so he's coming along for the fight now. We need to up our chances of success. Random shots. Oh, that's bad. Don't shoot my solar panels. Alright, let's get them to attack, and then let's bait them back. Oh, thank the maker. Missed. Get the operator. Oh, that missed because it hit the mountain. Good. Thank God we're barricaded by the mountain in that sense. Take him down! Take out the other mortarmen now. We're going to focus our fire much more particularly. Alright. So you three, hit the guy in front. You two, hit this guy as well. We're going to focus all of our fire on a singular guy and see how quickly we can take him down. That was quick. That was nice and fast. Good. There we go. Flee! Run away! Focus all of our fire on one of these remaining guys. Don't undraft. Melee. Wait, melee attack? Gun. Use gun! There we go. Teach him a lesson. Alright, everything will be permitted. Take their mortars, thank you. That's free materials. Jake, you can be undrafted. Norbert, you need to come down here because we need to do some adjustments real quick. Namely, our one solitary living pikeman needs to be brought down here. Then we gotta queue up 4 resurrect mechanoid tasks. Resurrect medium mechanoid 4 times. Thanks for all the steel clubs, guys. I'm gonna recycle these into metal. That's my plan. Oh, a bunch of these aren't dead. They're just... All of them are just broken. Okay, sure. I'll take that. That's a big win, then. None of them got dropped in the conflict. Then we don't have to waste as many resources to fix them all. Yes, please. Candidly, I didn't want to deal with the conflict to begin with. I was about to invite my own conflict in, so I can't really be wasting bullets and health when I need it. First I thought this guy was moving. No, he's being carried by a lifter. It's just so small you can't see it underneath him. We gotta clean up the bodies. Gotta clean up everything now. As soon as these guys are able to walk, we'll call them good enough and just deliver them all back where they belong, let them charge up and repair them more. Because we can heal them more, obviously. They're only half powered right now, or only half repaired, but they only have so much power in them too, and if they hit 0, then we have to deliver them to the recharger. While if we just get them moving, so that we can get them out of this area. And always fix them a bit more later. Hey, everybody just slowly trudge to the fortifications, okay? Oh, Cyclops 2 got fully healed. Okay. Guess he wasn't damaged as much. There we go. And Norbert, you just fix them all up. And then come back here and prioritize working. What the hell? Oh, it's because he's crafted it. There we go. Everybody gets fixed up. Some of them are pretty low on battery as a result, but hey, fine. We can always call the Mechanitor Queen a little bit later, but want to get her done pretty quick. We've been building up to this for a long time. Alright, undraft. Go do your thing. Don't have a breakdown. You did your job great, Norbert. And look at the pigs are doing their jobs. They're feeding and eating and making all the food we need. Prioritize working at the large gestator so we can get the second, rather the fourth pikeman going. We need 2 more, and then we will fight and win. Oh, Jake, prioritize making that run again, please. This thing's doing its job. Yep. Slowly depleting in battery, but nothing crazy. We're gonna keep scanning in hopes of finding gold or plasteel or anything else of value. Our mining bot needs to be assigned to group 2 and made to chill out. Great. Don't need to burn that battery anymore. Yeah, you can see how while it is very, very expensive as a building, the mining, or as a robot, the mining bot is well worth it. I mean, we've managed to tunnel out so much and clear so much space using it. Alright, we build these last 2 Mechanators and we'll be good to go. And hopefully, while that's happening, our builders are doing their thing, and we will slowly but surely get an actual fleshed out base here. Then the only thing we have to worry about is mortar fire. Maybe we should get our own mortars so we can just counter mortar them. That's a solution, right? They can't mortar us if we mortar them first. Strategy. Strategery. I will consider what I've learned today. Extra storage for whatever ends up needing overflow. Because obviously hoarding huge amounts of steel is just good practice, but... Hey, uranium slug turret, nice. We could do biofuel refining. I really want the rocket swarm launchers, though, honestly. I'd like to see that just as a backup option for dealing with the queen. If she pisses me off enough, we'll just activate the turret and just missiles. All the missiles. Well, if we get any trading, it's going to be John who does it now, because he's got inspired trade. Isn't that fancy? Now, if only we could find... Oh, what we should really do, honestly, is maybe get ourselves a crafting injector. If we can't get Mech Queen, then we won't be able to get the crafting machine guy. And if we can't get the crafting machine guy, then the next best option really is going to be leveling a guy all the way up to level 8. Of course, that's horribly inefficient, and I really don't want to do it. One cycle left. Halfway. Look at him go, though. Slowly but surely, just using all of the limes or all of the sandstone that we have to flesh out a nice base. So much more to be gathered, too. Yeah, keep on foraging, pigs. You're really saving me a lot of resources when you do that, so please keep going. Ducks are looking great. They're doing their thing. One colonist is idle. Ida, what's your work schedule like? I see. There's not much I can really add to this, Ida. Nothing I can really put here that will make you more useful, so I guess you're idle. Your jobs, can I make you do more? Oh, it's just because the food's done, huh? Because the food's done. Where's all of our packaged survival meals? Check on our robots real quick, actually, now that we're on. Okay, agri-drone. Good, good. There's there. There, okay. We only have the one lifter. That's why we're going so slow still. That's okay. I'll let the one lifter... Wait. Oh, it already takes the capacity when you start gestating. Alright. 2.4 days. I'm just really hoping that once we have enough of them, we can use the pikemen to just shoot over the War Queen's enemy stuff. Use it to absolutely shred the War Queen itself so that she stops spawning enemies. and either stun or neutralize out the remaining enemies using EMP tech, and then just whittle them down once the queen herself has been dropped. I think we need to just drop the queen first, and using a bunch of pikemen is the solution for that, because they shoot far. They have the farthest range of any of the buildings, or any of the robots we currently have unlocked. So short of giving everybody in the base a $3,000 Masterwork sniper rifle, this is probably the next best option. I will say it's pretty obvious a lot of the logistics system is currently pretty heavily hampered, but that's why we give it some time to catch up. It's NBD. We should refine some of that extra psychite we have. Oh, we do. Can't wait until we get a crafter bot in here. The crafter bot's going to be so much better at this. The crafter is going to be significantly more improved at making everything, especially because no sleep cycle. And then we can start sacrificing the people. We're going to have to start sacrificing the people anyways, because the crafter bot himself will require somebody's brain. Most likely, going to take worms. Yeah, you heard me. The second person to ever join the colony, and the only waster in the colony, and we're probably gonna chuck him into the brain scrambler. A defoliator ship. That's right. These things exist. Well, on the bright side, I have the ability to combat them better than most. We're gonna try and handle this... no, we're gonna bring in everybody. How are our pikemen's power levels? We'll only bring in the ones with over 20%. You, get up. You, get up. You two. All three of you are coming up here. It looks like they're mostly just the Stabarino guys, so they won't do anything really. When it comes to ranged attacks, they're just going to do close range snipes. But we can handle that. Or close range melee combat, what the hell am I saying? No. Alright, we're gonna do that. Worm, you're going to move up into here. Ada, you're gonna move here, and actually, we'll have you throw it behind. This is most likely the route that other one will take when we start firing. Alright, and then Norbert, you're going to go up this way, and Cyclops 2 will go up this way too. Pikeman is still really slow. Annoying. It has no reason. Throw EMP. Ida, run. Run, Ida! He's coming for you, and he's made of knives. Oh, he's adapted. Oh, Norbert got dropped. Damn. Alright. Well, that legitimately sucks. Alright, we try again. Alright. You three, let's go over here this time. We'll turn off fire at will for a second so we can actually get everybody collected and in position. Because we're going to do another focus fire thing. Since they're not aggroed yet, we're not going to make them aggro until we need to. What we'll do is we'll throw grenades like right out here. Why are the pikemen so slow? But that will create kind of a DMZ between the two of us. They can't pass through it. We can't pass most of our units through it. Alright. Time to take our shots. Everybody aim up on the one guy. We are going to obliterate him. We're gonna have to throw down an EMP grenade right now. And just hope that that stops him. There we go. Yeah, that was lucky. That was good. Lucky is acceptable if it works. Great. We survived and we did it. And we lost the Cyclops in the process, unfortunately. But hey. Win some, lose some, ... On the bright side, we got dealt with. Yeah, because this defoliator will just kill everything here, and we can't have that. Norbert, you need to go heal up. Ida, chill out. Work. Sign, yeah. Manage food policies, normal food. Nope, they can't have packaged survival meals right now. Good. Yeah, we'll whittle that down and destroy it. Ida, you're going to rescue Worm now because you're right here, and Jake is still not here. Jake is way down there, so... Carry Worm back with you. Be nice. And then we gotta set up Resurrect Mechanoid. Resurrect Medium Mechanoid. Okay. Keep her going. The audio on that is crazy. See how quickly the ring is growing, though? It's really bad. That's why we had to intercept it within the first day, is that it would have killed everything. Medical emergency. Worm, right? Jake. Who was our doctor? That's Ida, right? Prioritize tending to Worm. Health. What's wrong? Because you got stabbed a bunch. Fair. Why we needed to stop the bleeding. And then we feed you. Ida. Alright, Worm, how we doing? Got stabbed a lot. You also got stabbed a lot. There we go, we got our loot out of it. Very useful stuff, too, if I may add. Alright, you guys come down here and at least stage up here. More of a centralized position. Not ideal, but it'll work. Oh, we got another gestation cycle? Great. We'll get these two to chill out here then. We'll just deliver all of them back as a bulk. Worm will survive, though. At least for now. We've stemmed the bleeding, and that's the most important part. Yeah, each of these is probably going to need its own Pollux seed to fix. Annoyingly enough. At least we're not dealing with the psych down of Worm being at the end of the month and being deficient on anything. At least he's chilling and he had his fix 4 to 5 days ago. And Norbert's just working away at the drill now. Why can't I transfer Worm to the hospital? There we go. Don't get up until you're healed, Worm. You got hurt pretty bad. Take a chill. John, it's time for that inspired trading of yours. Oh, they have like no money though. Fine, I guess I'll just take everything you own. I hope you enjoy living off of herbal medicine with no weapons, no money, and no food, Bacchus. Because that's the trade you just agreed to with me. Which, by the way, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Where are all these potatoes coming from? We don't have any potato farms. I know. Yeah, we don't have any potato farms. We got a lot of potatoes in there. I wonder if those are just the supplies we raided from the other guys. Very annoying that all of this hasn't been picked up yet, though. It's all degrading. Off you go, Mr. Clean Sweeper. But we do have 2 lifters. See? Lift 1, lifter 2. Just we've got that much materials to move that it's taking forever. Well, you're all the way over at the drill, Norbert? That's fair. But there's another job for you to do. Oh, so Worm, go get your gun back. That's your gun. You need that. Alright, Norbert, we're drafting you and bringing you over here. Actually, before we do that, undraft you. Oh. Nope, you're going over here. This a ways. Got one more pikeman than last time already. One less Cyclops, but hey. No, you. Signed to the group. Now you are, though. There we go. Prioritize you working there again, because we need to make another one. We'll make another new pikeman, then we'll resurrect the Cyclops, and then we will summon the Mech Queen, and most likely fail, but hey, it's a process. And we just gotta hope. We just gotta hope. We also gotta wait for Worm to be fully healed. Because until Worm is fully healed, that conflict isn't ready. We're not ready for that conflict yet. Worm's important. Those 2 EMP people, really important for dealing with mech types. That stun, while incredibly annoying because it's useless against all organics, is really useful in stunning the mech types and the robots. Here we go, security. We're going to make some barricades in there. Should make it harder for the enemy to move through this zone. We're also going to pack this up and finish this before we move. We'll remove all of this steel. Then we'll pick all of this up and clean it up before we begin the conflict. Don't want it to be outside the base. It's a really risky outpost, really. Probably the riskiest thing we currently have outside the base, because it is expensive, and it is very valuable and useful to us. Like, this gold here, we'll move it in here where it's safe. More steel, uranium, silver. We haven't found anything new, though. Damn. How long until a guaranteed find? A while. A while. Come on, game. Give me plasteel. Give me jade. Stuff that I actually like to use. Plasteel for robots, jade for buildings. Because jade buildings perform really well. Like this one bed we have in the entire base. It really raises the quality of the room. This pen's getting a bit crowded. You know what? Ibex Ram, you gotta go, bud. Something's gotta go, and you're not part of the current selection in there. We've gotten a good population of pigs, so The Ibex plan, I guess, is going away. Yay, worms healed. Everybody's nicely snoozing in their nice consistent rooms. Fancy little spaces with lights and everything. No wonder they're all so happy. There's a lynx specifically hunting John. Where is John? Okay, so John, you're gonna go inside. And you're just gonna stay there. Because then the lynx can't come for you. Not a very long-term plan. That's fine, because we'll deal with the lynx. Rare thrombos. Now the lynx is hunting worm. Great. Well, if that's the case, then John can come out and back inside. And John, you are a terrible freaking shot. Terrible. Oh, if we're going with melee, you know what, Worm? Get in there. Let's just beat this thing into submission. Who needs technology when you've just got a bunch of fists and a knife? Go get him, Vargas. This is your time to shine. Was it inefficient as hell? Yes. Norbert, you really took your time getting here. There we go. Everybody gets patched up though, and they'll heal just fine. Nothing permanent. They got some scratches and some bites, but no lost pieces. Yeah, scratches and bites. John, we need you to go get your gun back real quick. Oh, no wonder it's so crappy. It's a poor auto pistol. You have a better weapon than that for you? Yes, we do. We have the Doomsday Cannon. John, buddy, you don't need that trash. Equip Doomsday Rocket Launcher. Come on now. We're getting ready for the war. The fight. Rest until healed though, bro. You're still horribly injured. Alright. There are 8 pigs in here. Jeez. You're not rabbits. What the hell is going on? Requires Norbert to continue gestating. Alright. Go do your thing, Norbert. Yeah, I assume much. He was sitting on this, doing his job. Doing a great job of it, too. We extract all the steel, and then we run the hell away from there. I can turn off the police. Just a reminder of my failure. Failures we will fix. Exotic goods traders can carry pollock seeds, and pollock seeds will allow me to fix pollution. Probably start by planting one right up there. Where's this mad raccoon at, huh? Oh, it's up there? I'm not even oh, I am mildly there. Fire, Norbert, fire! And just miss all of your shots, huh? You're fighting a superhuman. He has bionic arms and I, singular. Come on. Come on, Norbert, you got this. You have so much more blood than him. You can do this. Yeah, good work. He came at us. Self-defense. It's so annoying that this is still here. Zone, orders. Clean up. Anybody on the team assigned to hauling? Still Worm. Worm, buddy. I'm gonna make him clean it all. I was gonna say, I don't think this will do what I want it to. This will, though. This is the much more direct route. Colonist needs rescue. Norbert! Oh no, Norbert got screwed up. Where's Norbert? The blood loss got to him right outside. Good work, Ida. Yeah, I assumed there'd be a medical emergency. Too much blood loss. Too much blood loss. But we stopped it. It's fine. He'll be fine. And because he didn't die, our robots are still running just fine. Wait, we're missing a kidney in Norbert? I didn't know that. Your blood filtration's only at 50%, bud. That's not good. Norbert, stop working and rest until you're fully healed, please. Wait, actually, you should pick up your rifle first, though. Then go rest until you're healed. We don't want you losing your gun. Everybody needs to have their gun. We live on a Rimworld. It's very dangerous here. Everybody needs to have weapons. Alright, Worm's about to have a break because of having to move stuff, but also is about to be done with moving stuff, so I don't care. Starvation. Oh, it's warm. Yeah, it's warm. He'll be fine. He will be legitimately fine. There we go. He's taking a nap. He's fine. He did his job. We got all of our loot from that assault team. We got almost everything from up here, so as soon as Worm's mildly more sane, we'll go grab all of that good stuff. Norbert, you gotta work at the Gestator. You gotta bring back our Cyclops, because we need them. How long will this take? Okay. And it only takes one cycle. Okay, that's fine. 2.4 days, and then we're beginning our actual onslaught. Most of our wall is built, too, which is good. That's important. Yeah, it was a really good sink for all of the sandstone, I will say. What else were we gonna do with just rooms and rooms and rooms of sandstone? Oh no, Worm's having a... Worm, stop being a jerk and just calm down. Aw, I tried to lock him in. There we go. Worm's chilled out. Good. Our only two hurt people are healing. The building's a little bit worse for wear, but it will all be repairable. Getting some more holding storages. For when we need extra space, we've already got prepared. Better way to run things. This will probably be where our second hallway is. Sure. Something like that. Medical emergency. We just need to give you a medical thingy. Procedure. Add an operation. Administer a smoke leaf joint. And you'll be fine. And now you're fine. We're doing a little bit of an experiment here, too. I would like to see... Actually... Nah, we'll make this. I could make the room wider. I could do the hallway lower, but... We've already committed to this, and this is just fine. Nothing of value in here. Unfortunate. As soon as we finish, we're just gonna put him to bed at the end of this tunnel. Alright, so we use the Cyclopses for the close range stuff. As soon as the enemy gets too close, we'll just lock them up or fire them off and then eviscerate anything that's too close. Let's check everybody's power levels. 17% on these two has me. So tell you what. I'm going to carry the pikemen to the recharger, and we're going to spend 2 days during prep to charge these guys up. Get them over 50%. I want all of my units. Maybe 40% is a more point stand. I want it to be a reasonable number. So that we're not riding the line and end up having our guys lose power halfway through the fight. Oh, they really suck. Because if we could just get one crafter bot, all of our component worries go away. And if we can get one medical bot, then our ability to heal goes up significantly. Okay, how much does it cost for this now? For a rocket swarm. Oh my gosh. That's not as bad as I thought. We actually just need chem fuel. Need to research chem fuel production. It's our backup plan. Biofuel refining. Moving that save higher up in the list so it's easy. I'm overwriting it. We're gonna overwrite it a few times as we get closer to War Queen. This might be one of those times where we unfortunately are gonna have to do a roll or two, a re-roll or two to get what we want. Circumstances of the battles can be pretty quick to shift, and if I react poorly to one part, it can cause the whole thing to go out of whack. You're juvenile. Nope. You're full size. Alright, goodbye! You're the one who got full training. Both of you have full training, okay? I'm still slaughtering you. We need the meat. Fridge is fairly empty right now. Also because the corn harvest is just about to come in. Literally just about harvest time for the corn. But we need the supplement, so we will be getting some. Thank you. Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Piggy. Alright, and then we are going to Jake, because it doesn't matter who. Carry Pikeman 3 to the recharger, please, now. And that'll get everybody up to a reasonable amount of power. So we can actually run them for half of a week in combat without actually worrying. Which should be more than enough combat time. Let's be realistic. If we haven't killed the War Queen in 3 days, we might be making a mistake somewhere. We've got to be making a mistake somewhere along the way for that to be happening. Here comes the corn harvest. Huzzah! Not all grown, though. It looks like it was a little bit offset. Some of it newer than others. But that also makes sense since we had one agri-drone for the longest time. Would have taken one agri-drone forever to cover that much field. Your power, okay. Because we're going to pull everybody but Vargas out of the base. Vargas has no points in this fight and will not be attending. But everybody else has a reason to be there. We could also consider exploring the possibility of using these mortars up here that we claimed. Since they're not deconstructed yet, we could shell them. I don't know how efficient it would be, but we could shell them. Alright, Norbert, your stress levels are a little bit high still. What are your needs looking like? Minor pain. Salted, uncomfortable. Why uncomfortable? Ate without a table. Patty apparel. Have plenty of apparel. Oh, it's all poor quality though. Wonder if it's also here. The flak vest, I bet. It's the Airwire headset. It said it's so low in quality. Oh, synth red duster's also low in quality. You're fine. Oh, Worm's got a shooting frenzy. That's actually useful for happen. Alright, saving game. Let's do this. Ida, you're going to take this position. Worm, you're going to take this position. Jake, you're going to take that one. John, you're going down here. And then we just got to pray that the War Queen shows up on this side of the map. I really hope she does. Where's she showing up? Nope. Other side of the map, of course. Always like. You know what? You know what? Fine. If she wants to show up on the other side of the map, let's let her. Norbert? We're going to lean into this, and it's going to suck, but it will be fine. Worm and Jake. Okay, Worm. Prioritize constructing this for me, okay? And Jake, you prioritize constructing the back one for me. We're going to create a kill box, and we're just going to obliterate anything that tries to get near us. This might result in the War Queen being better protected, but we can probably compensate for it just because of the bottleneck effect that'll happen here. We're going to get rid of some of these building parts so that less for them to target. Everybody, get up here. If that's the case too, we'll probably build a swarm. Production, right? Biofuel. And big enough. I might just cram this somewhere. Move it later on. Time. Move this stuff behind our lines. Not very far, because I want it to be convenient to put back, but far enough that they're not going to attack it first. Especially the expensive stuff. Like, we can't move the solar panel, and that's fine. We can accept a little bit of loss, but we're going to move the majority of our things. Or at least the majority of the expensive things. Better. Jake Bud, prioritize working on this, please. Told you to do that. Oh, look. We got a trader on this side. Well, goods trader, too. What you got, huh? You got components? I'll take those. There we go. You got plasteel? Nope, you don't trade in plasteel. Darn. So rare to find a good plasteel chipper. Well, I got chem fuel though. We could afford the chem fuel we need using this. $60 more. That happened. Take your advanced component too, just because it's rare. And in exchange, you want medical herbs? Where's the medical herbs in? No? Don't want medicine? That's interesting. You know what then? Fine. So you want my guinea pig fur. Great. Alright, and then rocket swarm launcher. Don't I have enough? For that. Something on the back line, so if we get overwhelmed, we'll just tap it and blow everything up. Granted, at that point, we probably will have used the Doomsday rocket launcher too. We're just rockets. Rockets everywhere. Rockets all the time. And no working at that right now. It doesn't have a job. It's not actually drilling. Kill rot? No. Good, already working on the rock. Oh, that reminds me, worm. Get that advanced component out. And would you mind moving all that chem fuel for me too? So it's all organized away nice and... Yeah, I assumed as much because it's not in the workshop. Yep, that makes sense, unfortunately. Well, that sortation is wrong. Nice. I thought I just said it's a steal. Here we go. Nearly done. Oh no, everybody's idle. What will we do? I know what. We'll start a war that we might not be able to win. Hooray! Let's start a fight there's no guarantee of victory. It's always the best kind of war. Duh. I hope this structure doesn't require power. If it does, we'll just put that battery over a little bit and throw the solar panel down here. Construct and reconstruct it. Because at least there will be a benefit to that. There'd be a reason to do it. Let's see. What do you require, huh? Rocket swarm launcher. Yep. Requires power. I have no idea how this turret works, so I might have put it in a terrible spot, too. Like, this might be a terrible turret to put in a pinch point. Who knows? But, live and learn. Oh, the visitors are coming through. How nice. They're coming on the side where we're most likely going to be attacked, too. I hope that goes great for them. They're like, wow, this side is really deeply trapped. There's a lot of machinery and walls and foot traps. Why is this so defended, guys? Don't worry about it. We're not planning for anything. I swear. I swear, there's nothing going on. Nothing strange at all. There we go. We could also just put like a uranium slug turret down here now. And we'll just set up some mini turrets. Increase our damage ability overall, and then we will also put up a fire foam popper. Not going to let them detonate my stuff. No fire. No fire allowed. Alright. Got everything cleaned up. We're as prepared can be. We're twice as many. We have twice as much DPS as last time we tried this. So we've got to be able to pull it off now, right? Right? You gotta say, that builder drone is the little drone that could. Just look at it go. Jake and Worm do very little building comparatively, and I just make them do a lot. I'm also a little bit happy that all of that steel didn't get siphoned down to the base, because now they're pulling from it to make all of this stuff, because it's closer. Which does make for a quicker process. And the turkey's gone mad. Oh no. Keep going, Lifter. You got this. Think you'll get over the traps. Oh, nope. Well, that turkey's gonna head straight for the traps, and we'll get obliterated by them. So I'm not too worried. Hey there, bud. Goodbye. That was quick. Raid by a mech hive. Ugh. Alright. Put all of 2 of them in the base. Everybody but 2 of them leave the base, that's the word. No. Oh, Lord. This isn't the best configuration. stunned a bunch of our own guys, but I think we managed to repel them without any damage. Great. We get some pieces out of this stuff. Like corpses. Siphon everybody back. Jake, you get undrafted. Worm and Ida, you get undrafted. Norbert, you need to travel back here again. You all need to follow them. Only 2 of them need repairs. Good. They looked like light repairs. Yeah, they're very light repairs. Easy stuff. Alright. Couple percentages of battery and they're good to go. We got our little turret set up. This is the best we're going to get. So we're going to drop a save here and we're going to go for it in just a moment once everybody's healed again. Jake just needs to heal up and Worm needs to stop freaking out. Worm, why are you freaking out so much? Slept in the cold, ate without table, ratty apparel. Why is it cold in here? It's 15 degrees in your room. What the hell are you talking about? It's fine. Jake's got an infection. You need to rest until you're fully healed, bro. Ida, you need to prioritize tending to that and keeping the guy healthy. It's really bad. Infection can go very, very poorly if we don't get tending on it quickly. Yeah, the infection's already progressed 14%. Oh, our immunity's spiking, though. Good. Good! Look at that immunity just going... soaring. It's soaring in comparison to the infection, right? We're just doing research at this point to keep them busy. Alright, Jake. You gotta pull through. You're a beam repeater guy. We need you. We found plasteel underground. Where? Where? Yes. Oh, that's so little, but at least we found some. That's so good. Even just a little bit is so good. Yes. Who's starving? Why starving? Oh, it's because we have no food harvest. Worm. Ida. We're gonna have Worm carry a bunch of the corn. Deliver it to the fridge, as well as to the pigs. And then we're gonna make food out of that, and that will avoid the starvation problem. Because we have plenty of food. The crop harvest just came in. The corn harvest came in right on time. Can't wait until we have 1 less or 2 less mouths to feed. Then the corn harvest is just always going to be in surplus. It's going to be great. Fortunately, we're nearly 20% more immune than the actual infection progression. So the trick with this is you always want your immunity to go higher than your actual infection rate, because once the immunity hits 100%, then it will start to deplete the infection, or fight against it at least. But yeah, it's a small thing that will really mess you up. Infections are a small random chance that will really mess you up if you don't handle them. Like the thing says, they've taken more people than actual wounds themselves. Infection complications mess up so much. Medical emergency. What? My gosh, they have so much plasteel. Okay, Shaman, take some of your plasteel. Change, you will take from me all of my herbal medicine. How about that? Yeah, there we go. That's a positive for me. I'll take your plasteel, sure. Oh, they don't have enough money. There we go. I'll just take all that. Thank you. Who's having the medical emergency now? Jake? Yeah, you're fine, though. See, now it's dropping. Developed an immunity to the disease. We gave him long enough to fight it off that he managed to develop immunity. And now he's just fine, I guess. He's just fine. He doesn't even need to sit in the medical bed anymore. Alright, we're going to save the game. And we're going to do the thing. Norbert! Summon the War Queen. She's immediately going to show up on the other side of the map. Something that we didn't anticipate for this save from the get-go, because if y'all remember, this area was blocked off for us. But we can flex. We can make it work. And now that I've done all this prep work and spent all this time, she's going to show up on the other side. Bet money. But you know what? We're going to do it anyways. Norbert, go back here. Worm, you're going to go up on this corner. Ida, you're going to go around this corner. Jake, I'm going to have you back here as another... Vargas isn't doing anything. And John, you're essentially an ace in the hole who's going to not be set to fire at will because you have a dangerous weapon. Everybody get up here and take your positions. Ambush. You're going to box them in and mess them up. Get a little bit closer range, Jake. Got all our pikemen there and all our cyclopses here. Good. They're here. Now, we could send somebody out to go say hello. I'm unsure if that's a wise choice or not, though. For obvious reasons, I think we'll just let them come to us. We just spent all this effort boxing them in. There we go. Or creating this kill box. We might as well wait for them to actually come to us. Didn't even take too long. Get trapped. Get trapped. Alright, Doomsday Rocket Launcher her. We're going to focus fire on the frontline enemies first. They're the most dangerous. Yeah, stunning our own allies kind of sucks, but at least it's keeping anything from medium ranging us. Yeah, Ida, you're going to go move to throwing them, like, right around here. That's your new goal, okay? And then all of these pikemen, we're going to have you focus on taking out one of the pikemen. We're going to drop all the pikemen little by little. Great. Slowly but surely wiping out all of the pikemen in this now. If you can tell, this combat's going a little bit better for us this time. We're gonna have the Cyclopses back up a little bit. Jake's going to back up. What just exploded? Something just detonated. I don't know what. I think it was one of the bodies. All of you, focus War Queen. Oh, it was John. John caused that explosion. His Doomsday Rocket Launcher appears to be gone. I wonder what caused that. Alright, Jake, you keep on holding him back. Pikeman, you keep on doing your thing. You're gonna be set to free fire. Any and all enemies that you can, because you can't target them. Oh no, Lifter 1's been hurt. Lifter 1 got an owie. I wonder what caused it. Alright, we need to finish this conflict. John, you're being disbanded. To reduce the level of stress on my guys. Yeah, punch through their shields, please. Got him. Alright, undraft. Undraft. You two undraft. Norbert, you did great. Everybody survived. They got a little bit upsetty in their spaghetti, but hey, it happens. Norbert, I need you to immediately repair Lifter 2, okay? Because Lifter 1 and 2 are currently out of commission. And while everybody needs to chill out, we do need a lifter running around the base. But look at that! It only took 3 attempts on stream, and we finally killed the War Queen! She's gone! And we got her power focus chip now, so we can use it for research. We can also shred all of this down into a bunch of usable materials. Granted, some of the corpses did get dropped by the Doomsday Rocket, but the Doomsday Rocket was worth it. I'd say it was worth it. Alright, so we also need to set up a couple of things to fix. Resurrect Light Mechanoid for Lifter 1. And the shoot frenzy is over just in time. To be fair, Worm having that really did help with the EMP weaponry. Was very helpful. Yeah, only 1 or 2 people even got hurt in that conflict. It was definitely because Jake was front line, but he didn't even take that much damage. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. And we didn't need the rocket swarm launcher, so now we just have a backup solution in case we ever get slammed back here again. More safety for the base. Huzzah. So the power focus chip can now be used in high mech tech. That's right, we need... Norbert's taking a break. Norbert needs a break real quick before he has a psychotic break, so I'll leave him to it. Swapped out some clothes. They probably got messed up in the fight, one way or another. And then some recreation. Fair enough. Fair enough, Norbert. Alright. Analyze this for me, please. Analyze the power focus chip, and by analyzing it, we will then unlock higher mech tech. Using high mech tech, we'll be able to do so much. Centipede burner, the centipede gunner, the control sublink. Ah, that's the next tier. Integrator headset. Ah, it gives us +9 bandwidth. That'll be worth it. There we go. Everything's fine. Keep cooking, party people. Nobody's gonna starve here. Speaking of, actually. You've grown up. Time for you to do your job. Also, a bunch of you have grown up, so it's time for you to also do your job. Duck 9, Duck 10, Duck 3, Duck 13, Duck 6, Duck 12, Duck 1 gets to live. Duck 11, Duck 7, Duck 4, 5. There we go. Lots of duck meat. Oh, there is a potato farm. That's right. How did I forget about this? How did I forget about that? Where are all these potatoes coming from? Herder. Maybe they're coming from where I made them. That's a possibility. Alright, you need to finish actually, you know, resurrecting the lifter, please. Where is it? Red mechanoider drone. Yep. Worm, I want you to shred everything, please. Yep. Thank you, John. So much good duck meat. Everybody gets duck meat. No starvation. Yeah, Vargas is just ticking back and forth right over minor and major break risk, but it's fine. It's fine. And now no break risk because stomach is full. Good. Yeah, we got loads of meats, so we just need to get all that corn in here, and we'll have not only plenty of vegetarian meals to feed currently, but we will also have loads of new meals, or new rations, in stock. Because we've already got 48 packaged survival meals, so we could survive for days and days and days without new food. Not that we want to. We do not want to at all. I'd rather build up a nice big stockpile and start selling the excess. Alrighty. How long until our second lifter's back? 18 hours? Okay. I can work with that. Which mechanoid is broken? Oh, a lot of them. Please repair the clean sweeper, and then go repair the pikeman, I guess. I'm assuming it's minimal damage. They were in the back of the line. They weren't on the front lines. At all. Alright, Jake, I want you to shred down these mechanoids for me. What does the War Queen even drop when you shred her up? Plasteel? Okay. Not a lot of anything, but I mean, plasteel is plasteel, and I'll take it. Smaller ones don't drop that. I think they don't drop anything. They don't drop anything. Damn. That also makes sense, though, since the War Queen can just spawn an infinite number of them. You don't want people farming them. But hey, the chance of getting some stuff out of it's worthwhile. Norbert, I want you to... There we go. 2 lifters are on the field now, so everything should be fine. Ida, you should be cooking. Vargas, let's carry that constructoid to the repair point, or charge point. Agrahand, you're good enough for right now. I want there to be 1 slot available. Looking great. Alright. Time for the new buildings, then. As research finishes, that is. We're already a third of the way there, though. It won't take too long. I'm hoping we can get a crafting bot going before the end of this stream. That's the goal right now. Yeah, worst case scenario, I'll put band nodes in these slots. But this will allow me to tear down most of this. That should copy all the information from it. If I remember correctly, that'll move over all the information, so I don't need to copy all the blueprint data again, which would be tedious. Very tedious. Combat supplier. What do they got? John. Ooh, they'll buy Smoke Leaf, first of all, so we'll just sell them 150 for the sake of selling them 150. Great. And then they've got a flak vest, which is okay. They've got more EMP grenades, which I guess we could take a restock on, just to have a spare. Wide-barreled incendiary bolt launcher. Meh. Not useful in my line. I'm gonna take these plasteel knights just so I can melt them down. Any source of plasteels, Nah, we'll keep them around. I might need one anyways for our melee guy. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Trade the plasteel and the EMP grenades for a few smoke leaf joints. Good trade in my book. Alright, back to work, little builder guy. You got lots to do. You got a whole new laboratory to build. We need this all done so our construction bot can go do other things. Got other work to do, too. It's nice that we're slowly building up a silver deposit, though. We're actually getting a decent quantity of money in the backfeed, so we're able to do stuff with it later on. Like, buy Archotech parts when they show up. We haven't gotten a lot of exotic goods traders recently, though. At least not many or any today, which is weird. A little annoying. We will deal. So many new ducks. So many ducks. We keep those 3 normal pigs, and then all the other ones are for the slaughter. Lots of meals, so we can make even more packaged survival meal packs, because we are building up a nice stockpile now. Because we have so much meat and not a lot of veg in comparison, actually. But maybe that's the benefit of having the potatoes, eh? Inspired surgery, worm, nice. Well, that's good. Because of the fact that he sets prioritize for this stuff, he's delivering to all of the surrounding ones. Should make the constructor's job a lot easier, too. We just need this done. It's a necessary defense, for sure. It'll avoid things like the Lynx being able to just bolt into our base and mess up our guys. Because now the definition between inside and outside is a little bit different. Oh, wait, that's right. I can set a zone to remove pollution from the area like this. And now we should be able to purge this pollution out of our zone using labor. Maybe even some of the idle people's labor. Who got on an event, I think. Wait. Work. Clean. Can't clean. There we go. We'll set Worm and Jake to be able to do it. Just not very likely to do it. Everybody's sleeping again. This annoying sleep cycle. Herbert's the only one who's overcome it and just never sleeps ever. But on the bright side, that means that High Mech Tech is almost done. Specifically thanks to Norbert. Hooray! Back to toxin filtration as a filler. Oh. How many of you are there? There's a lot of you. Okay. Norbert, bud, we got a job to do. Jake, get up here. That should be all we need, though. They're not mech types, so... It's annoying that not a single one set off a trap, though. What the hell is that nonsense? Oh, they had grenades. That's not good. Damn, okay. That was brutal. That was absolutely brutal. Even with most of our forces up there, we just weren't able to counter that. Wow. Get back to me rambling for a few minutes while High Mech Tech gets finished. What the hell? Jake, I want you to fix this wall again, okay? I was just thinking about dropping a save, and then that the raid happened, and I went, well, we'll repel these guys, then we'll save, because it's not smart to save right before an unwinnable battle. Good thing I didn't, I guess. And then we also got to give these guys the clean task, and then go into zone, and create a pollution removal area around here, so that we can clean that up and put it away nice and neatly inside this room that just gets bigger. We're gonna have to build a new one soon, which I am not excited for. How far are we from Wastepack Atomizer? We need a nanostructuring chip. Is the next boss, and we just beat the last boss, so it's gonna be a while. Darn. Yeah, we're gonna need a new reserve then somewhere. We'll create a second vault that's not directly connected. They'll share walls. Why not? But what we'll do is we'll mine out sections. And then I'll put a door there, put the air conditioner in here, and then dig out this section here and build out our new storage. Because we're going to need a new one. Wooden door will do just fine for our purposes. And then the power systems will be completely separate, though. I don't want them running on the same power system. Even if they are right next door to each other, they'll run on a separate battery and a separate solar panel. I can't trust it. Manhunter pack, that's much more reasonable to deal with. What do we got? That's a lot of lynxes. Is anybody outside on this side right now? Okay. And here's what we do. Nobody's allowed through this door. The manhunters won't be able to get us now. They'll get the construction bot maybe. But that'll be it. They won't be able to hurt anything. Oh, the lifter. Lifter's out there too. And yeah, we'll just chill for a minute. Fine. Summon a Poketron. Yeah, a Poketron. That's who I want to invite out to hang out. Oh, guys, I don't think this is going to go super well for you. Namely because of the fact that there's massive manhunter packs hidden inside my base right now. Like, if you try to move in, they're just going to try to eat you. And I don't know who's going to win because there's a lot of lynxes. This is turning into like a game of World Box almost. Yeah, who wins? 20 lynxes or 10 dudes with... What do they got? Pointy sticks. It's all knives. Yep, fight each other. Thank you for handling all of the lynxes for me and weakening yourselves. That made this much easier. Oh no. Oh, they're setting fire to everything. This is just awful. I have a feeling they'll both still be on the field here. Yep, they'll both still be on the field here. At least we know how this fight's going to go, so we can stage out a better army. Full military force arriving. Full complement of troops. We'll bring Jake out. Vargas out. I'm actually going to equip Vargas with a better knife. Where's the better? Has it already been melted down? I wonder if it's already been... Do not see it here. That's fine. Yeah, Ida and Worm won't be, but you two will. Oh. Well, that's actually kind of better for us then. I mean, the fact that we're losing all of our corn plants right now, not so good. But... Oh. I mean, yeah, the pigs and the ducks, though, can just hide under a roof and they'll be fine. Focus fire on this guy. Now focus fire on that guy. Oh no. Norbert died. We thought it was all gonna be roses and daisies and perfection after we unlocked it, and then we immediately got hit with 2 crazy difficult attacks at the same time. And now just reeling to deal with that is causing problems. If they'd only waited a little bit longer, our wall would be done, and then both of these attack types would have just been so much weaker to deal with. Because they would have just both been stopped outside the wall, especially the Manhunter pack. They're all focused on one side this time. Let's do this the right way. You 2 target him. You 5 target him. We'll give you more lead time to actually hit him with some. Damn. Why do we keep on losing there? It's just the sheer rush of them, I think. You know what? Tired of it. Tired of it. We're going back. It's not like we made any real progress in that time frame anyways. didn't get the wall done. We didn't get anything else done before we got hit, so we might as well do it again, and this time maybe do it a little bit better. Get the wall done. Good work, Wom. Good work. At least then we won't be able to be attacked from two sides at the same time. There won't be two gaps in the wall. It'll become that much harder for the enemy to actually break through. Perfect. Now we just need to finish this section of the wall. There we go. I'm making him just do all the deliveries now at this point. Oh, fire. And the fire's gone. Great. Alright, you want to do that? Fine, we'll replace you with hidden conduit then. And you won't do that anymore. That noise. Huh. Weird. Architect. Biotech. Subcore rip scanner. How expensive that thing is. Wow. And then a band node. Yes, I am manually prioritizing every single one of these. Very micromanagey. I will micromanage these guys to death. Oh, that's right. Ida does that from time to time, because she's awful. Ida, I want you to be ashamed of yourself, okay? Someday, we're gonna rip your brain out for doing this. How dare you try to destroy our food supplies? So close to being complete. Huzzah! Need to haul that rock out of the way. Oh, what beauty. Manhunter pack. Well, it's a good thing I don't care, and it's coming from the other side. Oh my god. That is so many swans. Well, we have a meat supply now. A lot of meat. I'm gonna find out that this many swans can actually kill my units. Like, this is stupid. That's a stupid number of swans. Oh, I can't move the Cyclopses. I can't move anything because they're all outside of command range. Damn. Oh, we're getting them, though. We are managing to counter them successfully. All of you charge up and hit 1. Target one swan in particular and just focus fire, even though it's totally not necessary with this weak of an enemy. Wow, they managed to kill one of the pikemen. At what cost for themselves? 20 swans, but they managed to do it. We're not letting anybody in here until that is fixed. Crisis averted. Now we need to send somebody out here to finish this off. No, don't do that. Make sure none of these things get back up. They're dangerous. At least with the sheer number of them, they actually are mildly dangerous. Alright, yep. Start taking the swans back into base. Oh. Oh, they're all rotting already. And we gotta resurrect medium mechanoid. How dare you try to hurt Norbert? Yeah, that's what you get. Don't allow rotten in here. Don't consume the swan. Just haul them all. Haul a large portion of them back to the freezer before they go bad. Good work, Worm. Making this worthwhile for us by capitalizing on an opportunity for food. We won't get all of it, just because of the sheer amount and the fact that it goes bad so quickly, but hey. Psychic ship? Oh. Outlander pollution dump. What do you got? None of that is worth. Guy's nearly done with all of this, though, and once he's done with this, he's going to turn back to the base and start building proper. I'm just not going to deal with the psychic ship right now. I know that it creates a psychic drone level. It's not great, but I just can't be bothered right now, and maybe an enemy will spawn on that side and fight it, and they'll fight each other. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, we got a lot of meat out of it. The fridge is half full of meat. Very little veg, but all meat, which is a problem. It's a good problem to have, really. Because that means whenever we have extra veg, and we need to, we will just immediately make extra surplus storage packed survival meals. The ones that don't need the fridge and last a real long time. Forever. Last forever. Yeah, Worm, I know this is stressful, but you have a job to do, and you need to finish doing it. Oh no. A mad porcupine has come in. So many mad animals. Leave us alone. Old snap. Good thing we're equipped to deal with that, and that just means food are better for a while. Not necessarily a bad thing in the current situation we're in. Who else can haul? Nobody. There we go. Worm's chilling out and will not have a breakdown. There we go. We'll sell you some stuff. What do you got, huh? Oh, you got a reinforced... You got 3 reinforced barrels? Damn. And you got packaged survival meals, so we'll take those. And components, so we'll take those. That. We'll take that. Thank you. Yeah, of course the kill some reasons why we have internal plants. We'll just make sure there's a few carnivore lavish meals around because we've got a lot of meat, and with the cold snap, you never know if we'll not have enough food lying around. So just a few lavish meals, the meat eating variety to add some variety into the diet and make sure plenty of nutrients. Where's our builder at now? Where is he? Ah, he's doing his job. Good. He's finally building out the base. Replacing the wires. Doing the basic maintenance stuff. And then building the new laboratory. There we go. Gotta put those back. Alright. Much better place now, though. An actually livable place. Now that we've got all of this, we should be able to add a bill. Fabricor, yep. Details. 1 steel and 1 high subcore. There we go. Get our pikemans fixed back up again and revived. Beautiful. Our new storage zone is done, so we're able to hoard even more steel. Whoa. 3 different directions, huh? 1 from the rear, and 8 from the front. Okay. Alright, time to get these pikemen in position. Oh no, they have archers. How will we compete with their superior technology? Those guys already started fleeing. Nice. I like how these ones are just sitting outside the wall like, what do we do? What do we do? Oh, these guys ran out of juice. That's not good. Norbert, back up. Pikeman 4, move forward. They're trying to burn everything. Alright, let's focus our fire. Take out the most exposed one first. Now that was a mistake. You shouldn't have tried to close the distance. They're like, oh, they're just gonna snipe us at range. Yeah, because I have way more powerful weapon at close range. So I prefer not. Close range does impart more risk upon me as well. Oh, wow. This guy actually managed to do some damage. That is exceptionally rude. What? We're gonna send Vargas to deal with it. Go knife this guy. Go knife this guy. He's been trying to light this thing on fire this whole time, and he just can't because of the fire popper going off. That's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious, by the way. They've just neutralized one another. Oh no, the components are burnt. Good. At least the fire has been stopped from spreading into the base anymore. I don't care if it burns the rest of the forest. I just don't care. But our base can't be allowed to burn. How'd the knifing go? Vargas, knife the guy. Stop letting him shoot you and knife him. He's a ranged fighter. He can't handle knifing. Yeah, like, you're not bleeding. He's bleeding. Very badly. Good work. And because of this man's rudeness, we will be not allowing him the chance to escape. Thank you. Yep. Oh. A caravan came through right after the big fight. Could have used you guys 5 minutes ago when we were fighting bad. But no. Is this where you're coming to hang out now? Weird. Alright, how's our constructor looking? Oh, he had to go get power. Stop doing that. Go build. Go do your job. There's so many things that are broken, little guy. You need to go do your work. We had you so preoccupied building that wall for so long that a bunch of other things have kind of stacked up. Specifically, and namely, the thing I need to do to, you know, call it a success for today, which is build a fabric core. I need to build a fabric core, little guy. You're gonna help me do it. Vargas. Oh. You're... Okay. I was just gonna make you rest until healed, because you had no reason to work. We're not in that much of a grind. We're not hurting that badly. You don't need to panic. Yeah, it's time to harvest all the food. Otherwise, they're gonna starve to death. Oh no, they're eating each other. That's not good. Reserved by Pig 3. No, not reserved by Pig 3. We need that meat. That meat is our meat. Well, at least they won't starve, I guess. I guess. There we go. The crafting bot's finally doing his job in here. Doing that to Norbert. All of the ducks are starving. That's sad. Since we got the new ones, we might as well get the old parts out. Right. Hey, party! Unfortunately, we're gonna have to remove a portion of this population so that we have something left over. There's not enough of them to... There's too many of them, and the pen is too small, and they're not surviving. So instead of just letting them starve out and kill each other, we're going to deal with this humanely and just take a bunch out. Our hour is now. And that's where we're gonna put the bodies of the people that we ripped the brains from. Yes. Again, very humane process, obviously. Yep. Now the ducks. Only one of them is starving. Pulse charged munitions. You know what? We're just gonna do everything now. Psychic drone level high. High psychic drone negative 30. We're just countering it because there's nothing bad happening right now. Definitely something we'll have to deal with in the next stream. I'm just not dealing with it right now. We have a goal, and we must set out and accomplish that goal. We must finish the mission. And we're very close to it. Very, very close to finishing the mission. So I will not be stopped, and I will not be distracted. I will not see a shiny squirrel and run away from finishing the mission. There we go. Next thing he's going to build will be the subcore rip scanner. There we go. Why didn't you build the sub... You built that first? What the hell? We have the plasteel, don't we? No, we don't. Damn, we don't have the plasteel to finish it. We're missing 30. We found some jade underground, though. Nice. And it's directly underneath them. Isn't that great? Oh, we don't have the plasteel to finish the mission after I just did all of that big talking about how we're gonna finish it. We're not gonna finish it. Of course. Ah, just my luck. It is what is, though. It's alright. Alright, we'll add just a fabric. Should be all we need. This building. Laboratory somewhat impressive, and this laboratory is mediocre. Now it's decent. It's mild. It's probably because of the fact that the floor isn't smooth yet either. So it's got a huge debuff going on there. We did successfully kill War Queen today, though. I think that is something on its own, too. Been trying to do that for a long time, and we finally managed to pull it off. We're just getting all of these basic researches out of the way. You know what? Because of the fact that this may just possibly contain a little bit of plasteel, we're doing it. All 5 of you come out here. Ida, come out here. Worm, come out here. Jake, out here. Drop a save, because we're not irresponsible. Turn off fire at will. Them all. Norbert undrafted themselves because they waited too rude. Alright, we've got them all focused behind trees. Fire at will. Fire at will. You start by throwing stun grenades over here. You start by stunning that guy. All 3 pikemen are going to start by focusing on him. And you 2 are going to focus on the pikemen. Focus on him, and you are going to focus on him. Great. Another one of those ship fragments destroyed. More bits and bobs and pieces for us. There we go. Only 10 plasteel though. We need 20 more in order to actually get the thing, so. Not everything. Wait, Ida died? Well, we try again then. Ida can't die. Can't allow that as leader. That's not okay. Makes me look weak and incompetent. Which could be true, but we still don't want it to be the case. Alright, we've nearly got that thing down. Good. They've cycled their targets. Good. Let's close in on them. That Lancer's dangerous as hell. Too strong. Cyclops is moving. I think this time we're actually getting better returns. Nobody went down. There was only minor injuries. Far better returns, I would say. There we go. Off you three go. And y'all just get to finish it. Oh, Ida got dropped right on her way out, huh? Worm, you're coming back and you're saving Ida. Alrighty. And that's actually where we're going to end up wrapping today. So, oh. Ida died again. The problem we'll deal with on the next stream, honestly. Well, if y'all liked what you saw, right down below, there's that like and that subscribe button. It's completely free, but it does tell YouTube that as a small channel, we're doing the right things over here. I'll be back again next Sunday with another stream that you all vote to decide on. It's over in my community tab on YouTube. Be sure to keep an eye out. Every week we put a vote up there. And new video out tomorrow, new video out Friday. I hope you all see it. I hope you all enjoy it. And you all have a great week. Later.